Skinny bill, that's what we're hearing, is going to eventually make its way to the House. I just talked to the chairman of the Freedom Caucus. He says it's a non-starter in its current form. Could a skinny bill actually become law?
I think that you could see, well, first of all, we just want them to send something back to us. And we will see what that's going to be and work with it from there. I think we figure this out, whether it's health care, whether it's tax reform, whether it's budget, appropriations. One of the things we need to do is stay here during August and hammer this out. We ought not to be going home next week. We need to work this out before we go.
Congresswoman, if this goes to conference, that essentially puts this into the fall, potentially into the next calendar year. Is that even possible to get this done before a midterm election?
Of course it is. Congress works on deadlines. As I say, you've got all these men running around here. They understand deadlines and to-do lists because their spouses repeatedly tell them, you have to do this, company is coming, you have to do this, school is starting, you have to do this. There is a wedding coming up. They all understand a to-do list.
Let's talk about another deadline coming up, and that's the debt limit. There seems to be some tension amongst Republicans and the Treasury Secretary's office about whether or not to have a clean CR. Are we going to see a government shutdown over this debt limit?
I don't think we'll see a shutdown over the debt limit. I do believe it's important for us to pass a budget, not to go to a CR, but to pass a budget and to get this work done and to do it before September 30th. That's why I fall in with the group that says if we need to stay here next week, let's do it. Let's get these things finished off the plate and on track to be completed by September 30th. We've got a to-do list. Let's get it done.
All right, we got to talk about the president's tweets. Yeah. Let's start with the Attorney General, Jeff Sessions. Should the president fire Jeff Sessions?
I do not think he should fire Jeff Sessions. I think
Why
Jeff
is he
Sessions,
doing this?
I have no idea. I'm not a part of those conversations, so I do not know. I appreciate that Jeff Sessions was very stern yesterday with the new directives to sanctuary cities.
Okay, the president also today on Twitter announcing a ban on the 15,000 American soldiers who are transgender serving in the military. Is that the right decision?
What I understand, the commander-in-chief has talked with the field commanders. He has talked with his leadership team at DOD, with the Joint Chiefs, with the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, with everyone involved in this process, and he is taking an action based on their recommendation.
Do you agree with it?
I think that if this is what the command team is saying is the best policy, then we should support that policy. What we do not need is 535 commanders-in-chief.